Okay, so Jack TV dropped an update to one of the craziest episodes that I've seen from them. This one right here. Yeah, as you know, what happened here was absolutely, matter of fact, I'll put it in the I'll put it in the description so y'all can watch it. But just know that this one was absolutely insane when it got, bro, it got bad. It got bad. But we gonna watch this update right now.
The episode on Jack TV, we are finally about to talk about the episode that was highly requested that involved Jam and Twambu.
Boy, he looked mad.
Today we set up hidden cameras and microphones to help Twambu test her boyfriend's loyalty.
Hey, why you want to put him to the test?
And I'm not gonna lie, minimal pausing, but that woman looked good. Let me just put that out there. Twan looked good, but ain't nobody looked that good to go through what he went through. Just watch this. Watch this.
So we've been talking for 4 years.
It's a long time.
That's a long time. And I face like a lot of difficulties. He won't let me move in with him. He's like, I'll pay your rent somewhere else, but you can't live with me.
What?
Do you give him reason not to trust you? No.
Do y'all see each other frequently?
Like twice in 4 years.
Y'all saw each other twice in 4 years, and this is your nigga?
And he like do everything for me. Like he support me all the way.
Twambu's job was to get her boyfriend to this house so that one of our decoys would ask him on a date.
He don't like to travel for work. He's done it before, but I paid his ticket, so.
Will Jordan agree to go out with our decoy, or will he remain loyal and pass our test? Let's find out now on Jack TV.
That was fun.
I teamed up with Golden Nugget Online Casino for this video. Here's the deal. New play
Ever since the last video, she was kind of
promo code Jack TV. Thank you, Golden Nugget Online
Yeah,
Casino.
I gotta
for
see what
sponsoring this
happened
video.
here.
Obviously, Twambu is not with us today because she's just decided not to come. Have you spoken with Twambu, Jam?
I have spoken to her a little bit ever since the last video. She was kind of embarrassed of the situation and what transpired, so we haven't really been talking. It's been on and off.
Yeah. So when I hit you up and asked you to come, did you think she was gonna come or not come?
Yeah, I definitely thought she was gonna be here.
I didn't think she
expecting her
was.
to be here, but she's not. So
Okay.
I didn't
so let's
expect
go ahead
it.
and basically just dive into certain things that transpired and get into some of the questions the audience want to. You got something to say?
Yeah, bro. I want to say, are y'all still together?
nah, we're not still together, bro.
We gonna get into that.
I just leave it alone, man.
Yeah. So I guess me meeting Twambu, she had a very bright personality, but a lot of red flags already like came about
For
in
sure.
me meeting her and saying certain things that she was saying, as far as her saying like, "Oh, Jack, I think you're handsome," or if my boyfriend hope he fails, so I'm gonna ask you like, "What's up?" That's some of the things she was saying, and to me that didn't sit right with me, being that
We'll
she
speed
was
this
the one
up.
trying to put you to the test.
Right, yeah. It was kind of crazy that she was doing all that and knowing that she was going like that and, saying those things and trying to put me on the test knowing that I'm loyal and I'm really, you know what I'm saying? But
Is that her personality though? Like, is she like?
yeah, kind of. I mean, she always been trying to like catch me doing certain things or catch me in the act with certain stuff. So yeah, I guess you could say that.
Cool. So another thing I want to touch on is basically she ended up saying in the same setting that y'all only saw each other twice in 4 years.
Correct, yeah.
Like,
that's true.
That's like almost barely not never seeing her. So
That's
how
crazy though.
do you navigate not seeing your girlfriend but continuing to support her financially as she said in the video?
Basically just me staying locked in on what I got going on and not being distracted by other females and stuff like that and just focusing on my money and stuff.
For 4 years?
Yeah, for 4 years, yeah.
So what did you do?
What you mean?
Like how you
Like, where did your fulfillment come in,
Yeah.
in being like, okay, I want to support her financially? Like, what was your
That is
I just feel
crazy
like we
though.
had a connection mentally and, we would just talk on the phone and catch vibes with each other. So that's why I would help her financially. I didn't see nothing wrong with it because, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you just have like certain things going on, you could just, somebody might need your help in certain aspects and you can help them out.
Okay, so when it comes to y'all, like y'all didn't see each other much. So did you ever question like her loyalty?
I think anybody would when it's long distance and it's like y'all go so long without seeing each other, you would question the loyalty for sure. But I wasn't just like dead set on like, oh, I know she's doing this. Some things just got to be revealed to yourself. So
For sure. So you just kind of content knowing that it could possibly happen or not happen.
yeah,
And you weren't really worried about it
50-50
into the
type.
surface.
Yeah,
Cool. So she basically put you to the test because you didn't want to move her in.
right, correct. Yeah.
What was that reason being?
I just feel like we didn't really see each other enough for her to just move into the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I'm not saying her cheating was right. I'm not saying that. But bro, what are we doing, man? What are we doing, bro?
It wasn't enough chemistry built, like personally, like face to face.
But you can send thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I was for school
Couldn't
and
be
stuff
me.
like that. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Yeah, I was.
I ain't gonna lie, you don't look like, I'm not trying to be like judge you, bro, but you don't look like someone who will go 4 years without like sex, bro. 1,000, bro.
Nah, that's definitely not me. But
So you can 100% confidently say you was monogamous the whole relationship with Twambu and you wasn't having sex with nobody else.
yeah, I could 100% say that for sure.
Take your word for it.
I believe him. I'm not gonna lie, I believe him. But that's the thing, when people are wired like that, like him, that is so locked into something, like they see things differently. They see things really differently. Like he's thinking he's just working, getting his money, doing his stuff. Like he's locking on his photography. I think that's what he was. Yeah, his photography and all that stuff. Like I get it for sure, but it. All it takes is a conversation. Listen, I'm locked in on my photography. I can move you in, or I can move you like near somewhere, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so we can be closer. But like I'm locked in on this, and if I start to feel myself slip away, then it's got to go. Like it's something like, I don't know what his parameters would have been, but for me personally, if that was the case, I'd be like, listen, let's get like let's see if you wherever you want to move to, whether I come here, you come there, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever's easier on the life. Get an apartment separately. You know what I mean? Because obviously we don't know each other like in person that much yet. Maybe after a year, after the first lease goes by, then, you know what I'm saying, we can go together, like move in together. But if not, then you know it's got to go our separate ways, and it is what it is. You know, I don't feel like that's a bad thing. I really don't. I don't feel like that's it. I don't feel like that would be an issue at all.
Ain't taking that.
But that's like, do you understand like why we would ask that? That's a very long time.
No, that's a long time for sure. Like sometimes, you know, I guess you just gotta be mentally strong, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
I see.
it was hard some nights, but you know what I'm saying. I just
So what you did when you got hard? I mean, when it got hard to like see your girl, think about your girl, like you like you know you can get to her.
He funny, bro.
Shit. I don't know, man. I just go to sleep or something. Just relax. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta really be vibing on a level of like
Yeah, that's crazy.
an intellectual level
No,
to
for
be
real.
able to have
That type
that
of
type of
vibe.
stamina.
Yeah, I guess I was impressed for, you know, sex like that, but some nights it got hard for a nigga. I'm not gonna lie, but shit.
So in the 2 times that you did see her, what was those moments like?
It was fun encounters, just us having fun with each other, going out and clubbing and doing certain things.
So in those moments, y'all was like sexually intimate.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So before we do any loyalty tests that we do, we always run a name through Cheetah Bus AI to basically get an idea of like who we dealing with. And when we ran Twambu name, she wasn't on any dating sites. Me and the team.
So if she was great in person, had fun in person, what's the issue? Why only 2 times in 4 months, 4 years? That's the only thing, bro.
Has been trying to develop this
But the
AI
bottom
tool
line,
for a
she
while
gotta
now.
be sick. She gotta be
It's called Cheetah Buster AI, and not to be biased, it kind of
safe. She gotta be
All you need is a
loyal.
place photo. It scans across major dating apps, tracks who someone is following, and it really flags anybody that's engaging with like OF models, shirtless profiles, or any other red flags. You can even do a full AI-powered loyalty test on here, bro. It's the only software that can actually search dating apps and deliver real results. And the crazy part is, 67% of the people on dating apps are already in relationships. So if she on here while trying to put her boyfriend on loyalty test, what does that tell y'all?
She know.
Exactly, bro. It sucks that we have to go behind her back and do this, but if we find her on this app, I'm like not wasting no more time, no more energy. They're really.
He was not up there.
So look, bro, this is basically what they found. All the names. So just like that, bro, it works fast. Like let me see. Like let me.
Do you remember? The
I
first
don't
one you
even
was on?
remember because it's been like 4 years. So I really don't remember for real, but I know I used to just send bread for like hair and nails.
So what's the most you ever sent at one time? Not including school. 'Cause I know school is a lot.
Yeah, probably like that 500 she was asking for at the end of the
That's
week.
it. Only 500 the most you sent at one time.
Nah, probably like a band-aid. Just a band-aid. I don't really be doing too much because you know what I'm saying. You give a girl the wrong impression and stuff like that. So a band-aid, that was cool.
She told us in the video that you was willing to pay her rent somewhere else, but she couldn't stay with you.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing her only twice in 4 years, why was you so willing to pay her rent somewhere else and you so adamant about her not staying with you?
Just so we could have our own space because I feel like us seeing each other only twice and you trying to move in with me, that's like that would be overcrowding me. So I would rather just you stay where you at and we just build a connection, or you move near me and I could help you with your rent. And,
Right.
You know what I mean? But
So you basically just making the situation more convenient for you.
basically, yeah. Just so like
So how come that couldn't have been expressed? Like
I don't know. I tried to tell her that, but she just wasn't listening. Like she was in her own world or had her own opinion about certain things. So.
yeah, because she brought
That's the thing. Like, let's say you 2 years in a relationship, right? In a long distance relationship, y'all saw each other one time. The patience will be thin in that situation. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Yes, she should have stayed loyal. She stood as, you know what I'm saying? But the patience is going to be thin for things like that.
And she brought it up as in like, okay, she ended up expressing to me that she was getting kicked out
Right.
and she didn't know where to go.
Yeah, and I told her that like I would help, but you know find your own crib and I'll help you with the rent, and you know we could build from there. But she just wanted to like move in with me, and I just like my space sometimes. So
Nah, I feel you.
yeah, so it was nothing against her. It was just
Get
like
that,
better
though.
our situation what we had going on.
I really
Your own
do.
crib, I help you, and you can come over to my crib and
I feel you.
Yeah.
So can you kind of explain how like, cause I was a little confused when she kind of explained to me that she was just like city hop.
right.
Like, why was she like city hop? And she was just saying like you would just pay for her Airbnb wherever she want to go.
Yeah, she was just living abroad, so like whenever she would call me, she would be somewhere just almost stranded in there, would call me and be like, "Yeah, can you give me a Airbnb here, a hotel here?" And she would just send me the tab, and I would just pay for it. So that's how the Florida situation came about. She just one day, I guess, just hopped up and got to Florida and just called me on something. Can you buy this Airbnb? And stuff just played out how it did.
So at some point, you never thought that she didn't have her life together. She's always getting put out.
I figured that, but I know she had other things going on, but I guess she just living wild sometimes. So
I feel like she should have took you like paying for an apartment somewhere else. Then she was so focused on like moving in with you. She should have just went ahead and was like, all right, just give me this place here because you was paying for Airbnbs everywhere.
yeah, that's what I was telling her.
Which
She
is
said,
crazy.
because-
It would have been a cheaper situation for you.
Yeah, but I just like I said, I like space, so I was telling her she could have moved to the city near me, and then we could build from
Yeah.
there. But she,
No, that's what I'm saying because it costs like at least $500-$600 depending on the Airbnb she get
Yeah,
a day to stay
a
there. But
day,
if you would have
yeah.
just like she allowed you to pay the rent wherever you were
Literally.
trying to go, you wouldn't be paying a monthly
I'm
fee.
saving all that bread, but she
Ain't gonna lie,
just,
you a good dude, bro. Because a girl living like that, don't got a place to stay,
yeah.
and you breaking bread, paying for her school. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
most people figure out that she ain't living right, and like she ain't trying to do good, and they'll stop helping her. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But I feel like that's how you.
It's one thing to think like that, but it's another thing. It's like, and I've seen this firsthand. That's why I'm thinking about this right now. Like, and I'm not saying that this is what she's doing, but people are not dumb. People are not dumb. That can be easily looked at as like, oh, he's an easy lick. I can just do whatever, and I know he got me. That's crazy. Just think about that. No matter how I act, no matter what I do, no matter what circumstances I'm in, I know he got my back. So I can live crazy, wild. I can, you know what I'm saying? No type of consequences, repercussions to my actions, nothing like that. That's scary. That's actually scary, bro. To deal with somebody like that. Like, I was with somebody like that. So that's why I'm getting a little bit of PTSD. I'm not gonna lie, because she did not care what she did. Literally. And I had to stop enabling that type of behavior. You know what I mean? So, no, bro. No, bro.
The more you put into people, if it's the right investment or certain things, you gain blessings like that. So I just
Yeah,
look
that
at
was
it as a
dope, bro.
blessing. Yeah.
That's facts though.
So since the video been out, all your homeboys been seeing you the video.
Yeah, everybody's been hitting me up and was saying that I was going viral and stuff like that. And why did I push on the pool? And that scene was just because, like, you know, there was just something that was there. I seen the water, I seen her, and I pushed it. I usually don't do stuff like that.
So the type of relationship that y'all had, you'll confidently say this is my girl. So back at home, like when other females would approach you and probably try to holler at you, whatever the case is, you can confidently be like, I got a girl.
Yeah, I would say that.
So did you introduce her to anybody in your family?
Nah, it was too short of like you know what I'm saying.
4
We was
years
best
is
friends,
too
so there was
short?
No point of you meeting my family, my whole family, because we would.
So you just got money.
But so you wasn't looking at this as something serious then?
That's what it's looking like.
You seen her two times. It was for over a span of 4 years.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think it would get serious because, like I said, it was long distance and we just had some communication issues.
So
It's been 4 years and you paying for Airbnbs across the country, bro. And what? Again, she should not have cheated. She should not have crashed out the way that she did. However, when things like this happen, patience gets really thin. And I know if I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying, away, I know she had to because she's talking with this dude every day. I'm just looking at it from my perspective of like being in a relationship, talking to somebody, getting to know somebody, things like that. You feel me? And if there's not a clear road set, the patience is going to be very thin.
So walking into the house and you getting booked, and Antoine Boo coming to you telling you that you got booked for a gig in Houston, Texas. Like, walk me through that of your thought process.
Yeah, I was a a new photographer, so hearing that was like a good opportunity for me when she told me that. So I was interested.
Like, but did it raise any like red flags? Like, did you suspect anything?
Nah, not really, because it was like I just thought it was a photo shoot. Really, I didn't expect nothing to be wild how it turned out to be. So
Yeah, but on our ends, we was like, that was like, we thought you would because y'all haven't seen each other that much. So this being the third time that you would possibly see her, we thought you was gonna think something of it being like a photographer gig.
yeah, I could see where you coming from. I could see where it could be like kind of weird because this would be our third time seeing each other, and
Yeah.
she doing that. But I didn't really think that until like stuff got weird and when I rewatched the video.
Okay, so you got your photos, you did the photo shoot, and then Alyssa eventually worked her way in and kind of like flirting with you. Is like in the real world? Is she someone that would be your type?
Nah, she's not. She a cool girl, but that's not my type of female.
Do you feel like that possibly played a factor in you not going?
Nah, she not a type of female that I would cheat on. I'm locked in with who I'm locked in with when I'm in a relationship. So.
I'm still stuck on this 4 years, 2 times.
But you
that's-
thought
that's
it
your
wasn't
girl.
serious. See, that's that right there. My dog said I'm locked in on somebody I serious relationship with. But you just said you didn't think it would get far. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
So you was turning down females?
Yeah, I was doing what I had to do, bro. I'm not
So
really big on cheating for real. So.
For this whole time, for 4 years, you was locked in with somebody you only seen twice. You was paying for their school, sending the money, everything. That like,
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Okay, so look, at that point, Alyssa shoots her
Y'all
shot,
believe
you
him?
turned it down. Twambu decided to come down and let you know that you were being put on a loyalty test.
Right.
So when you saw her face for the first time, not knowing you was gonna actually see it that night, what was you like? What was you feeling when she walked down the stairs?
I was in shock. Like, dang, this crazy. Like, I ain't seen you in 4 years, and this is the stunt you pulled. Like, you put me on the test. So I was kind of like, I was just in shock. Like, wow, I would have never thought.
Right. So I eventually, showed you the clip. You already know. I ain't gonna repeat what the clip said. If y'all want to replay it, I'll replay it on the screen.
I'll suck it in the bathroom type shit.
Imagine your girl saying that.
And it went from you passing to her failing. Walk me through that.
It was just crazy because she put me on the test, and she was the one overgoing. Like, how you put me on a loyalty test and you the one going? So it was just like a wild scenario. But I kept my cool and I didn't do too much.
so Jay, how did you feel, bro? When she was like flirting with you, saying what she would do to you and stuff like that.
So initially, I already peeped it when we went to the airport. So when she
Same.
I was kind of pissed off. I ain't gonna lie, because we did everything we did, and it seemed like she was just trying to she was kind of like just being a fan. I thought that
Yeah.
she wanted to do this test to meet me. That's what I thought at first. I didn't think like
I did too.
this is just how she is
She'd be
type shit.
overcoming.
So I just saw the window opportunity to ask her. You know what I'm saying? Come here and meet me here. We grab a bite to eat, and while we do that, we can talk about how we gonna actually put you to the test. Then as I went on to do it, I ain't never been no decoy. I've been in y'all's shoes to be a decoy.
You
or
think she
something.
was gonna say something like that though?
No, she was throwing me off guard, and it was annoying me because I'm not thinking like I'm a decoy. I'm not trying to get the answers out of her. I'm not even asking her shit. She's like volunteering saying this shit.
Right.
So I'm just like, I was getting annoyed, and I was just trying to be professional and keep her on task because I was trying to ask her, you know what I'm saying, shit about you, and she was just going left field saying all type of dumbass shit. So
Yeah.
it was really just throwing me off. I was just getting irritated
So when did you come up with the idea that you was gonna show him?
before I even did it. Like I already knew if she would have felt that part, then I was gonna show you. But I just didn't fuck with the fact that she was gonna go to this extent, acting like she worried about you being loyal. And didn't think like her shit was just going
Exactly.
first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. How you gonna put somebody else to the test and you ain't even got your shit figured out.
You
And you doing all that type of shit. So that's how I wanted to go about it. I knew if I did it before then everything would
Facts.
blew up.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get him something, good. So
Yeah.
I was like, this gonna be a good idea to do or whatever.
No, that
But I
was-
do need to start testing like both people more because it be like that.
I ain't gonna lie though. Me personally, bro. Me seeing that was me. Cause girls take stuff different from guys. And you
Right.
seeing your girl saying all that to this man, and you ain't going, your heart ain't like dropping nothing. Like,
It was a crazy moment knowing that we ain't seen each other in like 4 years.
Boy, my
And
heart
the
would've
way we
dropped.
treat each other, feel me? That was just crazy to me that she would do something like that. You put me on the test and I'm over here helping you out financially and doing other things like that, and I'm bogarted with all type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You didn't fall for any of Alyssa's moves or whatever. Twambu ended up walking down the stairs. She came in there and she talked to you, and then we eventually came down with the cameras. Do you feel like the cameras played a role in how you reacted because you knew you was being filmed?
I'm really a nonchalant type of person, so I wasn't really gonna do too much with her. You feel me?
Right.
Just keep it cool because females choose, and that's just the world we live in.
That's facts
But the
too.
way she went about it,
It was crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta think like
she was hardcore with it. Like
That's the thing. They gonna choose. It is what it is. No matter if it's big or small, what are we gonna do? Like, come on now. Don't do nothing crazy. It is what it is. Just leave them where they are. Call it a day.
that is like.
yeah, it was.
That's to the point where you start to really like question somebody's character of her
Yeah.
approach she took.
No,
You
that's
do.
true, but it's like 4 years. Like me personally, I'm thinking like it's been 4 years. I know you got some type of feeling like.
You know what I'm saying? You had feelings because you pushed her in the pool. So how did you feel when you seen she was saying, "Yo, girl"?
You feel like it built up to that point of you pushing her into the pool.
Yeah, that's why.
Then her not taking no accountability, sitting
Yeah.
the line over and we didn't record it.
Where did I say I was sucking? Never.
Open it back up.
I never said that for real.
The last thing you expected
Crazy.
to see was what I showed you, of course, but like you seeing her like betray you in that way, being that bold and saying what she said,
And
like, what was that
lying.
like?
It was kind of, it was shocking because like I didn't expect to see that, but then again, it's like we ain't seen each other in 4 years, so I can't all the way just be so trusting in somebody that she just wouldn't be overgoing or choosing or something like that. So I just had to, when I seen it, I kept my composure and I did what I had to do.
Yeah, but even if y'all haven't seen each other in a long time, I would assume that y'all build a good enough rapport for you to actually like trust who she say she is, being that y'all have to communicate a lot for y'all to even have a long distance relationship.
Right. With that long distance, we had some communication issues from the start. So I was just, you can only be
On who end?
really both parties. Like, so, but with the trusting part, you can only be so trusting with somebody you can only trust somebody. So
Long distance is not nothing to play
Okay.
with, bro.
So could, at any point, like her Twumble giving you the reason as to why she put you to the test, could you like put yourself in her shoes and would you possibly have done the same thing? You was feeling the same way?
That's just not my way to go about things. I feel like certain things should just be more private with me. Like she wanted cameras all out and you know, to do certain things like that. So I just felt like that was unnecessary.
Okay. And early on, you basically said you like a nonchalant person, but it came to a point where your emotions got the best of you, which caused you and led you to push her in the pool.
Right. Yeah. With that scene, I'm really not. That was like out of character for me. I just seen her close to the water and
I could see that too.
So I just pushed it. But I usually
That
don't do
ain't
things
him.
Like that. I just reacted out of emotion at the time. So
Did you feel like she was getting you for all your money?
to a certain extent, I feel like she was playing in my face. But you know, when you just
You never felt like that before that moment, or that she was kind of like just there for the money. Like if that's the only thing that you know, what I'm saying, she like that's the only thing you was doing for her. At a certain point, did you ever feel like, damn, maybe she just want me to pay for this?
Yeah, but I really wasn't tripping on it for real. But I felt like sometimes it's hard when you having certain things. It's hard to tell like what a female really wants you for. But it's always kept in the back of my mind like maybe she just here for the money. And
Yeah.
certain
Like
things
I could
that.
tell
always
dude
thought
really
that.
has a good heart
Things just
though,
happened
man.
to
That's
me,
what
so.
sucks.
So bam, you push her in the pool. She get out, she turns to a whole new person.
I'm heated.
She goes in the kitchen and she look for a knife.
No. What the hell?
Crazy.
Oh, you better not let me get a knife though. You better not let me get a knife though. No, there's no let me go type shit.
Did you ever see that inside of her? Like,
Nah,
They should
'cause
be able
you
to do something like that.
You got to think I only seen her twice. So it's like when she pulled that move, I was low key like, you feel me? I was on some like, damn, she might stab a nigga in here or something. So that's why I exited the door. But I knew she wasn't like on that for real. You just got to be cautious of certain things. So
you really didn't know her.
yeah, somebody I really didn't know for real. You know, it was just like we had an encounter and then started talking on the phone and things just prolonged and turned into 4 years and
Right.
with only seeing each other. 2
Even her
times.
like saying like, cash out me the 500 and I'll leave you alone. Like at that moment, did you now realize like maybe she is here just for the bread?
Cash out me a 500 if you want me to go. Hello?
Yeah,
You
that's when I
feel
knew.
me?
Like, yeah, she just here for money. Because saying that we didn't got into a whole altercation, I didn't push you in the pool, and you saying cash up you 500, and you'll stop bothering me. That's crazy.
So after dealing with somebody like Twumbu, you know what I'm saying? Would you ever do it again?
Nah, you know certain things. I'm the type of person I just like to experiment certain things. So I probably wouldn't ever like go the long distance route again with a female. Like I'm cool on that.
Like, but even before the long distance relationship, was you in a relationship before then?
Yeah, I was.
I don't see how you did it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So are you in one right now?
Nah, I'm single right now, so
Are you sending someone bread?
nah.
You sure?
I'm positive.
You sending bread out like
I was just bored at the time, brother. So I was just doing stuff.
sending that much bread bored?
Yeah.
Some ain't adding up. Some ain't adding up. You bored. Next, you 4 years with somebody. You real serious about this person. Then she really didn't mean that much because you only seen her for 4 years. Something's not adding up, man. Something's not adding up with this whole situation. How I feel like he's a cool dude. Nonchalant, like he said, doesn't really care that much. But I feel like there's something he's not saying with this relationship because nobody's just sending out bread like that because they're bored. Nobody's doing that, gang. If they are, my Twitch is right below. It just showed. My Twitch will pop up right here. ! TTS. Donate to me since you are bored, gang. Right there. That is my Twitch. ! TTS in the chat. It'll tell you how to donate. Help. If you are that bored, gang. But bro, something's going on, bro. Something about this whole situation seems a little fishy to me.
You know, you get bored sometimes and just. You wanna
'Cause
have
I'm not-
somebody you could just call on when you bored.
Because I'm not messing with somebody for 4 years because I'm bored. No, bro. Time is too precious to do that.
Only. Not saying that she was someone.
Like a trick?
Nah, I wouldn't consider myself a trick though, because a trick is like you tricking off on multiple females doing whatever.
No, it's not.
Ain't
Yeah,
gotta be multiple.
that is true. Like you could be a trick for one girl, but I don't think I was really like.
I feel like he ain't a trick in this situation only because he wasn't expecting nothing from her either.
Yeah, like I didn't care to like
know what I'm saying?
see her or just have sex with her all the time. Like you feel me?
He barely even saw her.
Yeah,
so
I'm
he just
just-
doing it for sport at that
Most,
point.
most guys,
So they love it the
when they
game.
be tricking on girls, like older guys, they just want company. Or they just want to talk on the phone. It's
Yeah.
you
It
know
is
what I'm
true.
saying?
It's different levels of tricking though. Like some niggas trick for sex, some niggas
Yeah.
trick for.
That's
How
what
do you
I'm
define tricking though?
saying. Man, you can go either way. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna spend money,
All right, I'm not saying nobody in there being there, but how?
It's
how
a
do I do it?
transaction.
If you don't value something,
If it's transaction, it's not based on love. That's how I view it. Like, I'm giving you money, give me what I want. And if that doesn't happen, it is what it is. Yeah, find somebody else who will. That's what it is. What he's doing for her, like he said, he wasn't really getting anything from her. Not seeing her, not feel me. Maybe the company part, what he was talking about, the emotional support, maybe, but I don't know, bro.
if you got so much of something and you don't value it, is it still considered tricking? Like you got it.
yeah, I think if they got it and they just want to do it just because, I think that's tricking. If you want to do it just because, to me,
Yeah.
I think that's
Me too.
tricking.
Yeah.
Because if you want to sit there and talk on the phone with her, or another person want to have sex with her, it's just because. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
See, but like to me, like I always had it in the back of my head, like she probably just here for the money. So it's like I already. Knew
So
that you're
why
not really
keep
tricking.
doing it?
Tricks are like they really get.
So you
They
wait.
really getting fooled.
If it's a
like,
real relationship, then it's not a trick to me.
Yeah.
Like if you got a
Right.
girlfriend and you spending bread on her, that's not trick.
That's
you got somebody
no.
that's 4 years, two times seen her twice, that's not a relationship, bro.
It's
Yeah.
not.
To me.
No, that's true though. It's really not. But I just feel like it's just different levels of tricking, bro. Maybe.
But
it's
even
just
for
a trick
but that
me.
like even for her to go to the extent to put him to a loyalty test, in her head was. It's not like he put her to the test. So it could have been on some shit like this is somebody I'm doing this for.
So she messed her bread up.
So it's really her. But you said you did look at it like a real relationship, and on top of that,
She
you see
messed her
anonymous
bread up
and
is
you give her money,
crazy.
so you can't downplay the fact that
Right. That's true. Yeah, I can't downplay the fact that I was treating it like a real relationship. So.
yeah. So if you would have, all right, let's just say I never tested Twambu, and you would have just passed the test. Do you feel like you could have still moved forward with Twambu after she went to the extent she did to see if you was loyal or not?
Probably not just off the strength like you don't trust me. You don't trust like you doing all this like a photo shoot and some other stuff, and really you got me on a loyalty test. So I
But
probably,
wouldn't that contradict what you said earlier? Because you said y'all like it would be hard to trust you being that, you know what I'm saying, y'all in a long distance relationship.
yeah,
She ain't-
that's long distance. It's hard to trust. Like you can only trust someone so much. Like you such and such miles away from them, they get lonely. You might get bored or something. So it's hard to trust regardless in any
Yeah.
type of long distance relationship.
Yeah. So even though you wouldn't have been the person to put somebody to a loyalty test, even if you wasn't Twambu's shoes, for somebody watching right now who may be thinking about putting their significant other to a loyalty test, what advice would you give them?
I don't know. I just feel like if you having trouble with your partner in any aspect of y'all's relationship, I feel like yeah, it's valid to do a loyalty test. But I mean, some people are private. Like I really didn't like the fact that she put me on a loyalty test and just went about the situation just a certain way. Some things you could just you can move about it different.
Right. So I'm pretty sure you read some of the comments and you see what they're saying in the comments. And based on what they are saying in the comments, what is something that you want them to know that you're not maybe being perceived as? Or
I don't know. I really didn't read a lot of them, but I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person, and me pushing her in the pool, that was like uncharacteristic of myself. So it's just my emotions caught up with me. So that's about it.
So what happened if she couldn't swim? You would jumped in and saved her?
Yeah, if I would have knew she was really drowning, yeah, I would have saved her.
you pushing that jacuzzi though.
Yeah, the jacuzzi like 2
But can
feet.
she really not swim? She said that though.
I think she was.
She said
lying.
no. She said how you know
Yeah, how
I
you know-
can swim.
how you
So
know I
you
can
don't know
Yeah.
if she can swim.
That's true. But
If you were pushing the pool and she would start drowning, bro,
That'd been crazy.
nah, that would have been
Gabe
crazy.
had to get on up in there.
He would have.
Nah, you would have done.
You
I would've
We
saved
all
her.
would have got in the pool and
Yeah, I would have
saved her.
saved her. If I knew she was drowning for, I would have saved
You
her.
would have jumped first though.
Yeah, I would have jumped for
You
sure.
would have jumped first.
But
I
look,
believe him.
Jacuzzi. You know jacuzzi.
I ain't want to get into it for real, but you owe me a mic, bro.
Damn, I missed the mic, bro.
Yeah, you messed the mic up
Damn,
when
I
you
did
did that.
Oh, because when I pushed her in, she
She had the mic on.
Yeah, it cut off too. Yeah.
Actually still worked though.
So we good.
Yeah. So when you ended up leaving, like walk me through the night. Like, did she try to hit you up, kind of like try to still like be in denial of the situation, or how did that night end?
Yeah, she was hitting me up. She was blowing my phone up, and I was just on some like just ignoring her because I knew what it was. She was just gonna be on some like, oh, I'm sorry type stuff, and I'm just really not going for that.
So you never had a conversation with her?
Not that night. No, we spoke a little, probably days or a week afterwards. But that night I was cool. Like I had seen enough, and I was.
And she would have still been blowing them up had you sent her that $500 to leave her alone. She would have done the same thing. That's how I know it's like just a money grab.
Off it.
So bro, let me ask you this. Right now, do you still send her money?
Nah, bro. I don't send her money. She blocked.
I
my
believe
cash
him.
Why you laughing?
I believe
Like
him.
the cash
app. She
app.
blocking the cash app, bro.
Cash at me a $500. You want me to leave alone?
She was wild for saying that. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah,
So in total, how much money you think you sent her?
I don't know.
Be honest.
I can't put a number on it.
For school, I know school a lot.
Yeah, school is a lot. But I can't put an exact number on it. But it was a good. It was a good amount of money though. I can't put a number on it. But yeah, it was a good amount though for sure.
So you guys, if you have not already watched this episode,
crazy, man.
Go tune into it now. Hopefully you didn't watch this whole podcast without watching because you just spoiled the whole entire video. But if you still want to watch it, go ahead and just tap into that. Appreciate you, Jordan, for coming.
Yes.
Stop spending that bread, man.
Yeah, I'm done. That was the last bit of it, so I'm cool.
Until next time.
The last bit of it. Wait. Ain't no way you just spent your